Phil Spencer's motto should be, I came, I laid off, and I gaming up. See, maybe Bill Gates was just too busy lowering the population growth than worrying about making Xbox great again. This is why you don't celebrate a monopoly, folks. But people said Microsoft acquiring game studios was a good thing. Yeah, it's about as good as having a rat trap on your balls, because it should be illegal to buy your competition and then fire them all. This merger should never have been allowed, because shutting down Tango Gameworks is not only insane, but it's lazy. Because Microsoft finally had a solid Japanese studio and then shut them down after they made a great game in Hi-Fi Rush. See guys, one of the reasons why I'm making this is because I have such an allergic reaction to incompetency. I mean, what are we doing here? See, I was not in favor of the whole Bethesda buyout, but it worked out far worse than I could have ever imagined. See, the fact that we are not getting Evil Within 3 is enough to drive me up the wall. This level of incompetence should be studied at length. Wow, are you telling me that exclusive titles like Redfall, Halo Infinite, and Starfield didn't sell hardware? What a shocker. Wow, insert surprised Pikachu face. And speaking of Redfall, what the f is going to happen with the Redfall DLC? If you don't remember, they were supposed to release, for those who paid $100 for the extra content, a DLC. You can't just sell something and then backtrack without consequences, but then again, the people who paid an extra $100 for Redfall deserve everything they have coming. Who in the right mind would pay extra after seeing that absolute gutter dumpster juice trash state of a game? $100 billion for deals and acquisitions with nothing to show for it. All I see is a lot of failure, a lot of promises broken, a lot of lies, terrible leadership and accountability. But I guess congrats on spending $100 billion on studios, I guess. I mean, they really thought they paid a shit ton for Bethesda, hoping Starfield would be this amazing draw, but it turned out to be a concrete cinder block. But then again, the biggest surprise to come out of this is learning how much Xbox fans there still is. I was on Twitter, and follow me at Sir Mannix on Twitter, by the way, and that fandom I thought died a while ago. Or at the very least, I thought that they migrated to PC. But no, they're still there. A bunch of grown men that still pretend there's a console war. I mean, that is just so sad. Loyalty to a billion-dollar faceless company that doesn't care about you and only cares about your money, by the way, and you thinking that Phil Spencer is your friend. You think Phil Spencer gives a shit about you? He's probably laughing at you. He's probably laughing his way into a golden parachute. And speaking of console gaming, I find it so hard to believe that they force you to pay $100 a year to play online. That might be the biggest scam of them all, asking a monthly fee for internet access. Anyway, the Xbox fans must be so extremely disappointed every single year with higher prices and even worse exclusives. They have been in an abusive relationship for just over 10 years since the Xbox One reveal. And to put all the joking aside, they haven't truly recovered from that reveal in 2013, when Microsoft turned their backs on their core audience and then chose to double down on the botched announcement of the Xbox One. Anyway, let's get to this. Xbox shuts down a slew of Bethesda studios, including Redfall, Hi-Fi Rush developers. Xbox has today announced stunning cuts and studio closures affecting a slew of development houses under the Bethesda banner. Redfall and Dishonored developer Arkane will close, and online co-op vampire shooter will not be updated in the future, so yeah, you got scammed. They took your money after promising you something and then ran away. How is that not a lawsuit waiting to happen? And the annoying thing about Microsoft is that they push on this Game Pass thing and buying up developers without putting the hard work and substance into their exclusives. And with all things, at the end of the day, it's called gaming. It's all about the games. If you provide good exclusives, people will buy your hardware. But the thing is, I think Xbox has been moving towards this for the last few years. They are actually going to go third party. They want to move away from consoles as much as they can and put the Xbox app on everything, so you can play your Xbox games everywhere, which at the end of the day surprises me. I just don't know how these people, these top executives at Xbox, still have jobs. Just ridiculous levels of incompetence and chaos the last few years with very little to show for it. The whole Redfall debacle really opened my eyes, because they really have no Zero quality control whatsoever. They had no problem trotting that trash garbage out there and expecting people to pay full price for that trash. I mean, hell, Microsoft is destroying itself. The self-ruination of Windows is evident. Their hardware is continuing to suck balls, and now this, they have really fallen as low as they possibly can go. So are we really surprised? Are we really surprised by their lack of vision? Because I'm definitely not, and on that bombshell, Mannix out.